Hey guys, it's a patient hodler coming at you with another video, and in this one I'm going to talk with you guys about how Ecomi whales are dumping on you and what might be the best strategy to avoid losses in these times. I will also be giving away a $50 mystery box from Veve and tell you how to get in that giveaway at the end of the video. But before we start, please give this video a like if you enjoy it, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think about Ecomi in the comments below. Also tap the bell to always get notified whenever I upload a video. Also keep in mind that I am a crypto and NFT investor, but not a financial advisor. So please do your own research before you ape full retard into Ecomi. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Let's start by looking quickly at the market situation and the market leader Bitcoin. And as we can see, we had Bitcoin more or less following this rising channel here, bouncing on the downside, rising up again. I'm not much of a TA guy, but I like to look at least at the fundamental structures here. And we can see that Bitcoin has fallen out of this rising channel, which influences our performance in the Ecomi coin. But there is some interesting data that I want to show you, which in my opinion proves that the biggest Ecomi whale wallets are dumping on you as an Ecomi holder at the moment, and that is the true reason why the price is not moving. Let's take a look. What I want to show you here was created by Jason Cologne. Please give the guy a follow on Twitter because he puts out amazing content and data about Ecomi whale wallets and the holding of Ecomi in general, as far as data lets him do that. And I found very interesting this chart that he posted, and this is about the top 92 wallet total holdings, but not including the reserve wallet, the vault wallet, and the burn wallet. So these are not in this chart. And also the wallets that are held for business development, and also the Ascendex and OKX and Gate.io wallets. These are all excluded. So we have these 92 wallets with more than 1 billion OMI, most of them. And this is the total number on the site according to the date displayed here. And as we can see, we had a little rise up in September of 2 billion plus. And after that, we got really hard dumps. So we dropped down almost 5 billion OMI tokens until the 11th of November. And then we had a little rise and a dump again until the end of November. And today where we are right now. And you can see these holdings drop down in a accumulated line that Jason has drawn here. And I have taken the liberty to take this data and put this into the Ecomi chart. And this is what I want to present to you right now, so you really see how this dump from these 92 wallets affects the Ecomi price. So this is the Ecomi chart in a 4-hour time frame, and as you can see here, it reaches back to October, where we had the first significant dip, and the yellow lines are the dates that Jason has pointed out where he was measuring. And as we can see here, if we go back, we cannot exactly see the date lines here because this chart is very simple, but what we can see is that we have the very significant dump that I also present in that chart at around this date here. So this is more or less at the 10th of October, and the whole dumping phase I have marked here with the pink bar. And as we can see, all this time the Ecomi whales drove that price down with billions and billions of OMI, and this should show us also how smaller wallets, and I'm not talking only about the ones with 100 million that actually accumulated, but I'm talking about those also of you that are 100,000 or 400,000 or 800,000 Ecomis that are absorbing all these dumps here along the way down. And then if we go back here, we can see that we had it curving up, so accumulating a little bit more, and then another significant dump and reaching into that phase, which is basically this dump phase here. That is also marked by the numbers by Jason. So it lets us get a really good look what really drives the price down. And in my opinion, this proves that these 92 wallets with the billions are responsible for that, and not only news about immutable or something taking longer, but the reason behind that I will explain in a second when I also come to our strategy. If we take a look here at this tweet from the OMI Whale Watcher, and please give this channel also a following because you get a notion of which amounts of OMI are being traded to the exchanges and drawn out, and when big accumulations happen and when big dumps happen. We can see that thanks to people like OMI Whale Watcher. So what we've seen here is, and this tweet is from today, few hours ago, like 5 hours ago, and what we can see is over the last 7 days, whales have sent 2 billion OMI in 204 transactions to exchanges and have received 1.974 billion in 381 transactions back. So it's almost the same amount already, and it's the last 7 days. So they basically sold high and bought back in low. We can see that here I have marked the whole period in pink, so you can really see this. So this is right now, this is today, the 6th, and here we have the 1st of December. So basically this is around here where they started to dump 2 billion Ecomi into the market, and then it came back up, maybe already the first accumulation, because we have seen 381 transactions, and then we had another huge sell-off, which also might have dragged down a lot of new investors and paper hands to sell their OMI. So maybe the whale had only to drive the price down to here, and then a lot of retail investors sold as well because they see minus 40% or minus 30% on their portfolio because they might have bought in here on the FOMO phases. And that's exactly what those whales want that you do. They want you to be scared, and they want you to sell so they can accumulate back. And if they have sold here the 2 billions and bought 2 billions back here, well, this is their profit margin in one direction, and then they will sell the next top again and slowly drag out the life-changing wealth that you guys have in your pockets. They will pull that out and get it for them. So my strategy here, and this is only my opinion and obviously not financial advice, but my strategy is behave like a whale in parts. You don't have to play the buy and sell and buy and sell, because you don't have the financial power to manipulate the price as they do, and you are not in the potential WhatsApp groups that might be out there to combine with other people to drive the price down and then buy back in at a certain point. But what you can do is, if you see these dips, that you wait out a little bit of the red until it's a significant dip, like this one, for example, and then you start DCAing in with your budget, but so that you always have a little bit more on the side if another dump comes in and you want to accumulate more at cheaper prices, and then you hold, and then you develop diamond hands, and then you get resistant, because you know that if you look at a chart like this, you have dump, comes back up, next dump, comes back up, very deep dive, and then it comes back up and rallies back up right where you were before. And if you had just put in, let's say you have $1,000, so you put in 100, 200, 300, now you're at 600, and maybe another 200 and you still have 200 on the sidelines, no problem. You are rallying up again and then you dump down again and you start DCAing again. You buy all the dips. And as you can see, yes, you would be in the minus if you had done this here, but if you continue doing that during all these dip phases, you will ultimately buy the cheapest prices and an average of, let's say, here. And we are going back up. This is my personal conviction, but you have to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. But this is what I am doing, and I'm telling you, this is manipulation, and we have seen proof thanks to Jason, thanks to the OMI Whale Watcher, and also we have a very amazing channel, in my opinion, which is the one of Taurus here, and he has mapped out the whale wallets and how they are linked together, so that we really have a network here of an entity, a whale, like a blue whale entity that is forcing the price to go down and basically generates money out of retail investors' pocket. So you should really give these guys that I've mentioned a follow on Twitter, because they provide very valuable information. And actually what I am saying here, Taurus has also said a few days ago, he said, reminder, you are being manipulated. They dump because it scares you. Then they buy your tokens for cheaper than the price they dumped at. So exactly what I explained here with my chart. And the weapon against this is, don't be scared. The price that goes down will eventually come up again, and then you are heavily in the profit and you are just not selling. You are DCAing and you are buying the dip, you're buying fear of the others. So you have to take part in when the whales dump, that you get your share out of that. And this is exactly what is his advice as well. Hold or accumulate, do not sell. Ultimately, this is your decision, but I wanted to make it very clear to you how this is happening all the time. And if you would go back in the chart here, you are seeing these rallies. If you correlate these to the numbers and then the dumps afterwards, you have whale accumulation here, the price pumps, and then they are selling and they accumulate again here, because it takes the time, and where they can accumulate, you can as well. These times from here to here, they are 6 days. This is a week. So if you just have a schedule where you buy every rally in every week, you are ultimately DCAing into life-changing wealth. And one of these wallets, for example, is the OMI Founder 2 Child 3, and you can see that these wallets are dumping heavily here. This is 3 hours ago. This is more than 500 million of OMI, which has been sent to Bitforex. What do you think is that guy doing on Bitforex in a few moments? If you see the price going down significantly in the next hours or in the next day, then you know that OMI Founder 2 Child 3 is dumping on you. And I will be ready with my little money to grab a share of that dump, because I will buy. And the last point here is obviously how to get into that mystery box giveaway, which is a Veveholic mystery box and worth $60. So thank you very much to Veveholic for letting me give away this mystery box to my viewers and Twitter followers. And it is the Veveholic box here with 2 prizes guaranteed. So you will get 2 prizes out of these here. So there is the possibility of getting a t-shirt, hoodie, hat, a coffee mug, or an in-app gem drop, or a random collectible NFT. And you will get 2 of these prizes. And if you get a hoodie, hat, coffee mug, or something like that, you will be able to choose it from the Veveholic site. If you get in-app gems or collectibles, then you will have to get in touch with the Veveholic account on Twitter, and they will provide it to your Veve account. And here is how you enter. you need to follow my channel and the one of Viviholic on Twitter, and you need to retweet, like and comment under the giveaway tweet that I will be launching in the moment that I will upload the video on Twitter. And the giveaway will be open until I upload the next Ecomi video. So videos regarding other cryptos will not count as a closing for the giveaway. And by the time I uploaded it, I will already have closed the giveaway and announced the winner at the end of the next Ecomi video. And with that said, thank you very much for sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing and participating in the giveaway. And wherever you are, have yourselves a great morning, evening, night, afternoon, and see you in the next video.